Hello, everybody. My name is Majid Muhammad, and I'm studying computer science. That's my major. And today I'm going to talk about learning a second language. First, let's talk about the content of second language. First, we're going to talk about the introduction about the second language. Then we're going to jump to know why learning a second language and how and where, then when. And after that, we're going to talk about the conclusion. So let's go. So let's start about introduction. So what is the second language? The second language is a speak language other than one. That's mean you're gonna be able to speak another language and imagine how much benefits on it. It has a lot of benefits and we're gonna discuss all in the detail. Let's go. So from my previous experience, I create four tips for learning a second language. As me, I speak Arabic, I speak Russian, I speak Romanian, and I'm trying to be fluent in English. So, if you would like to learn a second language, or the third, or the fourth, or the fifth, you need those four. Reason. Why reason? If you don't have a reason, you're not going to be able to learn. Imagine you have a reason. Everyone has a reason, so you just need to find and get that answer. Then you have a plan. Once you have a reason, you'll find a plan. So, for example, if you want to learn any Spanish, let's say, and travel to Spain or to any country that they speak Spanish, so you have a reason, then you're gonna go and learn. While you're learning, you have to set a plan. So if you set the plan, you're gonna follow that plan, and then you need a purpose. You need a purpose why you learning this language after the reason. So after you learn the language, what do you going to do with that language? So you should have a purpose. And then the continuous. If you're not gonna continue and you're not gonna read and speak and practice, you're gonna forget. So that's the four tips. So one of the main reasons why learning a second language, it fosters sense of belonging between the students. If you're in the college or if you're in the class, and it's also going to foster your sense of belonging to your community or your background by learning that language and knowing more about that culture. Also, learning a second language will give you an ability to manage your time and to develop your own skills in any kind of field, in your major, let's say, or in your hobbies if you're doing some sports. So this is going to benefit you. This is an example. There is 538 million that they speak Spanish. So imagine how many chance, how many opportunities you're gonna have in your life just by learning Spanish. So after we had the answer, let's start off how to learn the language. Let's jump on the next topic. So this is the immersive approaches to learning English or Spanish or any second language. So the first you will need to get the basics. It is so simple just by learning the alphabets and learning the grammar, those small things. Then after that you're gonna jump off the speaking. Speaking is to be able to describe, to talk, to express your feeling, your emotion, your ability, any kind of conversation. So you will need the speaking. Then after that you have to be able to speak and write. So that's the third. After basics and speaking, you're gonna go jump to speaking and writing. In this level, you're gonna fluently be almost like fluency in any kind of language. It's gonna take like maybe 1 year, 7 months. It depends on how much time you put. What is your effort to learn that language? So let's go to the next page. So basics. You just set the goal and start learning fundamental, all the basics. So after the basics, you need to spend at least 1 hour to speak with a native speaker. You can find a native speaker, your neighbor, uh, your colleague college, or your coworker, or by using a social media. You'll find someone you can practice. So it is so easy. So after you learn the basics and you learn how to speak, you would be able to speak and write. And this is going to open you a more opportunity to be fluent in that language. And in that time, you would be able to watch movies without a translator, and you would be able to text a message and talk in the different topics just by using messaging. Also, even if you travel, you have confident to go at any country that they speak that second language you've been learning. So this is an example that I've been doing it and I'm still doing it. So I couldn't speak English. I didn't know how to write. I didn't know nothing. So basically I took like 3 months to learn the fundamental, and I spent 1 hour every day until I learned everything. Then I started speaking after 3 months, and I'm still speaking and I'm still learning. And you need to spend at least 3 hours or 2 hours. I'm spending like 8 hours talking in English every day, and then speaking and writing. It's the same process. So it is so easy. You have the schedule. You just need to practice. So the question is where to learn second language. It is so easy. You can learn it from where you want. You can use your phone, you can use your laptop, you can practice with your friends that they speak the language. You can find the classes and enroll and learn. You can get the basics from your room. It is not a problem. So you just need a reason and you need a passion to start. You need that desire to learn the second language. So you have to find that inside yourself, and it's gonna uh, if you and obtain more responsibilities in the future after you learn the language, because you're gonna see a new culture, a new people, and it's gonna benefit and it's gonna make you more responsible. It's gonna change. It's gonna shape your personality. You're gonna find yourself by learning a language. So this is the method that I created, and it is barely 100% of the experience that I saw. I saw a lot of people, a lot of my friends, they said they want to learn a second language, but the person who decided in the same time and start learning, the progress it's still 100%. Who said 50%? Some of them they did and some of them they didn't. And if someone said 2 days to the next year, they never and they didn't learn that language. So you see, and you can decide learn today or tomorrow or next year. So let's go to the conclusion. So that the conclusion of learning a second language in the college specifically. So you can access to apply for a scholarship or internship and get it because of your essay. It's include that you have an experience in a second language, or you can study on abroad. Also, it's gonna open you to learn more about different culture and to learn about your culture if you have a background from a different countries that they speak a different language and it is not your first language. Also, it's enhance your future in the major field. So let's say you graduate and your resumes include that you speak Spanish or speak Arabic or speak French. So this is going to give you a lot of opportunities in your major in the future. And also, you never late. You can start learning the language at any time. Even while you're watching me, you can start learning the language. It is never late, and you just need to find the reason and follow that desire that you want to learn the language. Hope you're all doing good, and thank you.